Hey, be rising with pumpkin banana bread, but not just any banana bread. This is almond oat flour pumpkin banana bread with walnuts. So it's rich in fiber, healthy fats that can help support and balance hormones. So what we're doing is we're preheating the oven to 350. So you will first want to grease your loaf pan. I greased it with some olive oil. And then the ingredients for this delicious pumpkin banana bread, 2 cups of almond flour. I got this big bag from Costco. And we're also going to be using 1 cup of rolled oats. So I had the gluten-free rolled oats that I just blended in my Vitamix. We're just going to blend this on high, and then we have our oat flour, our gluten-free oat flour. Oh, there we go. It's nice and blended, and we got ourselves some oat flour. So again, 1 cup of oat flour, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to be adding in a teaspoon of vanilla. I got 100% vanilla. I got this from Mexico actually, and it's really good. We're going to be adding in 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. You can make your own if you don't have pumpkin pie spice. I have half a cup of maple syrup. We're going to be adding in half a teaspoon of sea salt and 2 ripe bananas and 1 cup of pumpkin puree, which I already have in the bowl here for my wet ingredients. This is optional, but you can add in some chocolate chips. I have 71% cocoa, non-dairy. And again, that's optional, but just adds extra bite, extra taste. So I have 2 cups of the almond flour, 1 cup of the oat flour, 1 teaspoon of the baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Add 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, and we're also going to be adding in half a teaspoon of sea salt. There we go, there's our salt. Now we're just going to take our whisk and mix all the dry ingredients together. Now for the wet ingredients, we have our 1 cup of pumpkin puree, 2 bananas, add in the half a cup of maple syrup. We're going to add in our 2 eggs, one-handed. The teaspoon of vanilla. That's going to add a real good taste. And then what I pretty much do is just take my whisk and just mash everything in the bowl here. There we go. We have it all nice and blended. Now we're going to add in our wet ingredients, and we're just going to fold it in just so it's not over mixed. So instead of my whisk, I like to just actually grab a spoon and then just fold in the wet ingredients with the dry. Now this part, you can also add in your chocolate chips if you want. I'm going to add in some chocolate chips. Here's our mixture, and we're just going to add it into our loaf pan. Now I'm just taking my spoon and just smoothing out the top of it. There we go. And then this is optional, but what I like to do is I like to add some walnuts on top because it just adds in, well, lots of omega-3s and adds in some nice crunch on top. And there's no right or wrong here. You can add as much or as little as you like. There we go. Now we're going to put it in the oven for 50 minutes to 1 hour. We'll check on it after 50 minutes. Here we go. All set. Here is our beautiful almond oat flour pumpkin banana bread with walnuts. And this is a wholesome treat designed to help support and balance your hormones. Almond, let me know if you try this down below. And as always, be getting in some whole healthy foods, be getting in some nature and some sunshine and fresh air. And when you do that, we'll all be rising.